the shit that happened with what's his name up there in Chicago, Trump country, where they said it was MAGA country. Remember that?
Oh, well,
guy?
yeah.
Smollett.
Jussie Smollett.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Jussie Smollett. Yeah. It's like that. Every celebrity, they came out of the woodwork to say justice for Jussie and this is what's happening. This is America. And then it turns out to be one of the worst perpetrated hoaxes ever. So blatantly obvious. And I think some of these celebrities are a little gun shy to jump right in these days, knowing like, oh, this must be bullshit.
Well, it's also a white victim. If it's a black victim, there's no crime in jumping ahead. Ellen Page jumped ahead and said it was Jussie. She just ceased to be, so she can't be embarrassed anymore. That's Elliot now. That's a different
Elliot,
person.
Right, the dude.
But I remember Cameron Diaz, she married one of the brothers from the Charlotte Brothers, you know, that pop band, like pop punk band. She married one of those guys, and she's like, I'm done with acting. I got ugly like all women do, so I'm out. And I just wish one of these actors or actresses, if they were already deciding that they're gonna bail, wouldn't it be cool if they're like, I'm gonna go out in a fucking blaze of glory? Cameron Diaz just goes, we need to recognize black crime. This wasn't about a seat. This wasn't about anything more than white hatred for whites and shitty black culture. We don't have a race problem. We have a problem race. And it's time we acknowledge that. Call me a bad person. I'm part Mexican, but I don't care if I never get an acting gig ever again. I'm done pretending that we don't have a major problem in this country.
Oh, there'd be death threats. First of all, she'd have death threats against her.
Yeah.
They're just cancellation. But like you said, she only does this, or an actor only does this when they're done anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, you fire me. I'm not leaving the business. You cancel me. Meanwhile, I was leaving anyway.
Yeah,
that would be
great.
something. They would.
Nick Swartzen has a bit about that. He's like, if people want to kill themselves, can you just wait and carry around a gun? And then when you get to a bar and someone shows you like a picture of their dog or something, you can go, oh, seriously? We're doing this again? No way.
What a story. It's like, he was tired of dog pictures and blew his fucking brains out right there.
And then that person, someone goes, I heard you have a dog. And they're like, no, not really. Just a dumb dog. Well, can I see a picture of it? No, it's whatever. It's just a whatever dog.
Yeah, they get a little scared.
It's dog. It's a dog. Yeah. I mean, a dog. I don't know. Draw a dog. Google dog. That's my dog. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want you to die.
They should, if you're going to do it anyway, if you were going to do it anyway theory, just make it work. Make it worth something.
Or as Bill Hicks says, put them in the movies. Let's see them maybe Bill Burr can steal that joke. Like he stole the joke about how watching the news all day and you go outside and the birds are chirping.
Yeah, that's his bit. I mean, and it's Bill Hicks. He died so young. He's only got so much material out there.
Yeah.
So we all know every second of Bill Hicks and his various acts he's done in every live appearance that was ever recorded.
Right.
So how do you take any one of them? Nonetheless, one that everyone remembers. It's like
one of his best.
Yeah.
Bill Hicks, Lenny Bruce.
Next, Arizona Bay. You're going to do Arizona Bay bit next?
Bill Hicks, Lenny Bruce, and Mitch Hedberg. When you're a kid, you go through these like phases of those guys and you just devour them, but you're done in a day.
Yeah. It's a shame.
And you memorize them all. And then when someone steals them, it seems even worse than stealing someone else's joke.
Come on, it was a nice day. Look out the window. The birds are tweeting. Flowers. Yeah. A real deep way to look at it too, by the way.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I get that it's a joke, and I get that Bill Hicks, when he told it, it was funny because, they do talk like it's the end of the world and the birds are chirping out there. But the way Bill puts it and how he prefaced the whole thing before he even said that, he's serious.
Yeah.
Like, the birds are, all right, well, does that mean everything's okay? Does that mean you could walk, through some of the subway systems north of 125th Street and at night, and you'll be fine because the birds are chirping in your fucking yard, which of course they are. You moved away from the problems.
Yeah.
You married one, but you moved away from the...
But she was doing it to get away from the problems too.
Of course.
Yeah.
No one wants to be there.
No.
No one.
I'm so fucking done with his whole, like, everyone's whining, complaining. What are you bitching about? All you do is bitch and complain, and you're Mr. Stop Complaining guy.
Yeah.
It's a contradictory brand that you've developed there, William.
Yeah. Stop your bitching. Yeah. You're bitching about me bitching? Is that what you're doing?
Like sitting down, too. Like, shut the fuck up. What are you bitching about? Bitching and moaning about fucking this and that. Shut the fuck up.
Smug. Maybe enough comics will realize he's not going to fucking pull you up into the Millennium Falcon and give you a gig on a Star Wars thing and start coming on other people's shows that have shit on Bill.
That was Bobby. What's his name? Bobby Kelly. Bobby Kelly is one of those people. I love Bobby Kelly, but he's a big, like, get on Bill Burr's good side and you're the next King of Queens.
Yeah, he told me, you got to make things right with Bill. Man, you got to make things right. And I'm like, why? It's not. I did nothing wrong here, and I'm not just making excuses. I did nothing wrong. I was fired. Certain people backed me and went on social media and other things and said, "This sucks." Other people didn't back me. They came out and they was just like, "Oh boy, I could see how the company would do this," but. Was it my fault that when Bill didn't say anything, and I don't even care, like it wasn't a thing like, yeah, Bill, you better back me on this. Didn't matter. But the fans notice. And when the fans want to get at you, they went right for his wife. And then I'm the piece of shit because I didn't go on social media and go, hey, guys, hey. Like he didn't come to my aid, which I don't care. Again, right. I was fine with that. Great point,
yeah.
But then I'm supposed to come to his wife's aid and tell my fans to knock it off? No. Why would I do that?
Well, that becomes all the shit you said about my wife. Well,
yeah.
All the shit the fans said about the wife.
Yeah. And by the way, that was his wife going, Anthony's fans are giving me shit. They're racist fucking pieces of shit. You better have a talk with Anthony. And it's like, first of all, Bill has been on the O&A show for years at that point. He had known what the fans were like. He was privy to that in Philly. He saw the fans at their worst, and it made him famous. So the idea that I could have had any control over what the fans were saying to Bill's wife, if I mentioned anything, it would have made it 10 times worse.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
But, they needed some scapegoat, some piece of shit. She told Bill, I'm a piece of shit, so I'm a piece of shit.
How much do you think O&A helped Bill Burr's career?
I think it was huge. I think a lot of people mistake like the springboard for the entire career. And I think the O&A show was a good springboard for a lot of comics. Some of them went on to amazing things. Some of them you don't hear from anymore. But it was integral in launching their career. Obviously, they had to do something with that opportunity. They finally got known and out there. You got to, talk to comedy special producers and book gigs. And now people know you, so they'll come see you. You got to be funny on stage. So there's not ever one single thing that makes somebody big and famous and popular. But I think the O&A show is a great incubator for some amazing comics.
Right. Like, Kamala Harris blew, what's his name? Willie Mays. No.
Willie Mays.
Willie Brown. And then they go, oh, really? Is that how she got, elected and all that stuff?
Right.
How many dicks did she suck for that? And you're like, no. I'm not saying she constantly sucked dicks. I'm saying that got her in the first door, and then she knew what to do with it. Like Amy Schumer, I think, was another example where she got on everyone's radar, and then she was smart enough to keep hammering once she got on everyone's radar and doing specials and shows, and then she had her own TV show. And then the thing I really resented about her was that whole Beastie Boys thing where she goes, it was a joke. That wasn't
right.
me. I was playing a character.
I was playing a character that was very inappropriate racially and sexually and homophobic. That was my character. Oh, okay. Yeah. You got to do characters like Mr. Imus does. See how that's how you don't get in trouble. Imus uses characters. Yeah, okay.